Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Last night on the News Hour, we showed you that Greta Thunberg had put out a toolkit on a tweet which showed how exactly a Twitter storm could be created. And then on the News Hour, we showed you how within half an hour of the tweet being put out in public domain, she had deleted the tweet. And now this Twitter handle of Greta Thunberg and the tweet that she had put out with a toolkit has now opened a can of worms. The toolkit that suggested a stunning script to orchestrate an anti-India plot. Times Now's investigation team has pieced together information that reveals a sinister flowchart that leads us to suspicious groups known to be open Khalistani sympathizers. And ladies and gentlemen, that's the plot here. The toolkit that has become a hot topic of discussion goes on to reveal a narrative to defame India. And what's more shocking is the fact that international influencers may have been roped in to propagate anti-India sentiments, all in the name of the farmer. Here's a detailed report.
The Rihanna Greta Twitter thunder blows up. Behind the Twitter wall lies a deep-rooted Break Bharat propaganda. Times Now meticulously sifted through the propaganda. Our first clue, the deleted Greta toolkit, which has now opened a Pandora's box. The Khalistani link becomes much more suspicious after a deep dive of a website endorsed by Greta. Ask India Why, run by Poetic Justice Foundation, which openly sympathizes with Khalistani movement, suggesting that the farmers' protests may have been exploited to propagate their separatist call. Mo Dhaliwal, who runs the group Poetic Justice Foundation, has openly admitted that he's a Khalistani in a Facebook post. A government dossier also alleges conspiracy orchestrated to rope in international influencers to malign India. It reveals how Rihanna was possibly used as a front to spread anti-India propaganda. A clear link between Canadian MP Jagmeet Singh and Dhaliwal is out. Here is Jagmeet bragging about his links with Rihanna.
What's your reaction? How did you find out that Rihanna was following you?
Oh my goodness. So, okay, I'm going to let you in on a little secret here.
Okay, good. Tell us.
So, I get a call from my wife.
Yeah.
And she goes, Riri is following you. And she screams into the phone. I'm like, okay, cool, that's awesome. She's like, no, this is the best day of my life.
The Split India plot grows deeper. The anti-India toolkit contains disinformation campaign against CAA, NRC, and even Article 370. The BJP has come out all guns blazing, slamming opposition for grooving to Greta Rihanna's Split India plan.
कैसे एक मोदी जी हमारे प्रधानमंत्री जी के खिलाफ इतना बड़ा एक मूवमेंट चल रहा है इंटरनेशनल लेवल पे?
See, I think there are forces we do not wish India to do well or be a stable democracy. I can call them either jealousies take better of them or they are ingrates.
एक अंतर्राष्ट्रीय षड्यंत्र चल रहा है और कुछ लोग जानबूझकर किसान आंदोलन के कंधे पर बंदूक रखकर इस देश में अराजकता कैसे फैले, ये देश दुनिया में बदनाम कैसे हो.
Despite mounting proof, opposition continues to be in denial.
Kind of strong-arm tactics this government wants to do to people internationally who want to raise issues of international concern. Point is, this is an arrogant government which will not get off his high horse.
कोई किसी देश में बैठकर एक ट्वीट कर देता है, इस तरीके का ओवर रिएक्शन करना मैं मानती हूँ दुर्भाग्यपूर्ण है.
The police establishment has taken note of the toolkit promoted by Greta Thunberg, and in the coming days, more revelations can be expected.
Definitely the intention of the creators of this toolkit is to create disharmony amongst various social, religious and cultural groups. Now this particular toolkit has come to our notice, and taking cognizance of this toolkit, Delhi police has registered a case.
But Greta continues to provoke in her latest tweet. She says she will continue to lend support to the farmers' protest. As the alleged plot to malign India thickens, can opposition continue to defend the suspected international plot? Bureau Report, Times Now.
Ladies and gentlemen, before I begin the debate, here's a quick synopsis on how a toolkit that was tweeted by Greta Thunberg has unraveled in the last 24 hours. Not only is the toolkit linked to an alleged pro-Khalistani website, which is Ask India, and the Canadian member of parliament, who is also suspected to be a Khalistani supporter, in fact has stated that he is a Khalistani supporter. Here's where the trail gets interesting. This Canadian MP has himself confessed to be on a direct message terms with US pop icon Rihanna. The haste shown by Greta Thunberg to delete her first tweet on Toolkit reveals suggestions to use Rihanna to propagate their campaign. And I can show you this right here. Right here is the suggestion, and celebrity person written here and Rihanna's name suggested here is part of the toolkit, and the tweet matches what Rihanna had said yesterday. And all of these on social media platforms were supposed to make a thunderstorm. And what's worse, ladies and gentlemen, is that some people in the opposition parties are using the same toolkit script to paste on their respective social media platforms. And before I tell you, it's not just this. Greta Thunberg's tweet had a mention of FFF India. Now, this FFF India is something that the Adani group had complained about in November when there was a tweet storm alert made by FFF India, they alleged, in a letter to the IT and Law Minister, Mr. Ravi Shankar Prasad. That story also broken here. Now, FFF India is here, and FFF India is also here on Greta Thunberg, her tweet, and there are alerts which clearly talk about how to link the Adanis and Ambanis to this entire plot against the farmers. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want to just go straight to the legitimate question. And the legitimate question tonight is just one. Can the opposition defend this international plot anymore? Can they cut and paste this on their own websites and claim that, well, they're fighting for the farmers? Because this is an international plot to defame India. And that's the debate on the other side. India exposes Greta lobby. That's the hashtag and the debate coming up. And joining me tonight, Gaurav Bhatia, national spokesperson of the BJP, Ashutosh, political analyst, Kunika Sadanand, actor and advocate, Sanjay Hegde, senior advocate, Tehseen Poonawala, political analyst, Ghansham Tiwari, spokesperson of the Samajwadi Party. But my first question goes to Dr. Anand Ranganathan, author and scientist. And Dr. Anand Ranganathan, I think you've gone beyond researching on TB now. You're researching on other things, and I want to ask you, this linkage between Greta Thunberg and this entire flow chart that we've made out, Mo Dhaliwal, who owns this entire Poetic Justice Foundation, which has the Ask India Why Foundation, which has created this blueprint or a toolkit for a Twitter storm, and how he's connected with Jagmeet Singh, the Canadian MP, and how Greta Thunberg and Rihanna fall into this entire mix. This shows that this is a plot that has been made to defame India. Is it not?
Yes, good evening, Navika. Had these anarchists spent as much time studying in college as they did in preparing that toolkit, they might have had a chance of doing something with their lives. As it stands, their only nutrition is hate, only work bloodshed, and only income the crumbs thrown at them by a foreign geriatric jellyfish. Honestly, that toolkit is DIY anarchy, except that it contains tools for not making India but breaking it. From attacking the government and its institutions to our reforms, to our economy, to our businesses, all this RSS, Hindutva, fascist, Ambani, Adani cacophony. Arey bhai, Ambani, Adani kahan se aa gaye farmers mein? For a start, that girl from Ring 2 should be given the Padma Award for outing this confederacy of dunces. Our intelligence agencies will doubtless unearth the kingpin soon, a man, woman or organization that is funding these dunderheads and hiring Indians and foreigners to tweet and spread mayhem. The Kerala Pradesh Mahila Congress has already been caught tweeting the exact template provided to them in the toolkit. महिलाओं ने कोट्स तक नहीं हटाए ट्वीट में, सीधे कॉपी पेस्ट, इधर से टूलकिट डालो, उधर से ट्वीट निकालो. More will follow. But if you ask me, Navika, I think the time has come to give these anarchists a small island to run by themselves, because they are never going to run India. At least we can carry out this experiment. जरा इनको थोड़ी पावर देके देखे तो सही, because normally even Nota gets more votes than them. So give them an island, I say. Let them have their own military, armed with molotovs and sickles and stones and swords. Their own education system, with schools that eulogize Aurangzeb and Stalin and Mao, and colleges that give them practical training on how to drive tractors at barricades. Let them have their own editors guild. No, actually, let them take our editors guild. It's full of anarchists anyway. Let Arundhati Roy be the Prime Minister. Let Prashant Bhushan be the President. And Mia Khalifa the Speaker of the lower house or upper house, depending on her preference. Let Rihanna be the chief guest on their Anarchy Day parade. And let them have their own national song, Vande Marxism. Let's see how long they last. My guess is a year at most.
This serious
before
matter,
they cannibalize
this
each
rubbish
other.
is going on.
Because a landfill of mediocres, Navika, need to hate those who are brighter than them, wealthier than them to survive, or they will self-combust. They cannot make anything. They can only destroy everything.
Well, Sudha Sadanand is extremely upset and she says this is a serious matter. Why are you saying all this? Which
Yeah,
she
because,
thinks is
you know,
not
he's
serious.
got- he's
So
reading out something-
let me ask
No,
you,
he's-
Sudha Sadanand. Let me
No,
ask
my name
you.
is not Sudha Sadanand,
Sorry,
Kunika
let me ask you, Kunika Sadanand. Sorry, a colleague of mine at one time was called Sudha Sadanand, so it was a slip. Kunika Sadanand, I want to ask you. I want to ask you, when the Kerala Mahila Congress, and not just somebody in the Mahila Congress of Kerala, it is the head of the Mahila Congress committee, when she tweets and the tweet and the language is picked up from Ask India Why, you begin to wonder, does Congress not have its own intellectual depth? Does it have to do cut, copy, paste from other, so-called thunderstorm experts from Poetic Justice Foundation or FFF India to pick up these tweets to create a plot and a conspiracy against India? I want to ask you.
Thank you, Navika ji, for correcting my name. It's Kunika Sadanand. I hope you'll remember it in future also. First of all, I am not a spokesperson for Congress and I haven't read this tweet.
You
but I
can't
wanted
read
to
it
say-
because after Greta Thunberg deleted her tweet, they also deleted their tweet. तो चोर की
Okay,
दाढ़ी
so
में
thank
तिनका
you.
तो है ही है.
So thank you for informing me about this tweet. First of all, on Twitter, half the time we are retweeting whatever somebody's tweeted. If we like it, we retweet it. So I don't know whether it was a retweet or it was a cut and paste job. I don't know about this. I'm not going to comment on that. But
No, it was not a
Anand ji ne
retweet.
Okay, fine. I
It
did
was
not
not a
see it, so I
retweet.
can't say. Okay, Anand ji jo padhte hain na, ye Molotov cocktail or
It was copy-paste.
I mean, Anand ji, we expect more, sincerity and seriousness. You're reading out something what some research student has written out and given it to you. Please speak your mind and don't speak like this. Speak on the
You
topic.
need to apologize
Now, coming
first
to
of
the
all. You need to apologize. You need to apologize for what the Congress has done. They are siding
Why?
with
I'm
these
not a
anarchists.
Congressee.
Don't
No,
shift
hello.
the goalpost.
Anand ji,
Just be straight.
I am not a
Just be
Congressee
straight.
and I will not apologize. Congress people will apologize. I'm not a spokesperson for Congress. I'm not in the Congress, and as you know that I resigned from the Congress in 2013, end of the year. Okay, so please remember that 2013. Now coming to the topic of Greta Thunberg and about the toolkit, I want to let you all know I am part of an NGO, 2 NGOs. I'm on the governing body, and there are lots of NGOs which work on society and on climatic change, and they do have a specific format. This is a format that Greta Thunberg had tweeted. I'm not saying it's correct, that it should be used against India, but I am saying if it was there, according to another news channel, it was there from 3rd of January. If it was there from 3rd of January, what was the NIA doing? If it was written that 26th of January there's going to be all this उपद्रव होने वाला है, ये सब जो भी है, तो NIA क्या कर रही थी? और अगर NIA को नहीं पता चला तो how? I mean, what are we supposed to expect from them? So if you are saying it's Greta Thunberg,
so you're saying कि इनकी कोई गलती नहीं है, किसी की कोई गलती नहीं है, जो इसको सपोर्ट कर रहा है, जो कट एंड पेस्ट कर रहा है, उनकी भी गलती नहीं है. गलती है तो NIA की है, RNAW की है, नेशनल सिक्योरिटी एजेंसीज की है. Fair enough. If that's your viewpoint, very good, very good. Let me get in Tehseen Poonawalla. And Tehseen Poonawalla, I want to ask you, Kunika Sadanand here says that NGOs have this kind of a format and they have this format और ये format में आता है हमारे पास, हम ट्वीट कर देते हैं. NGO का मतलब ही यही है कि आपको गवर्नमेंट के खिलाफ बोलना है, तो आपको जैसा ट्वीट बन के आएगा आप कर दीजिए. और शायद अब तो कांग्रेस पार्टी भी NGO बन चुकी है, बिकॉज उनकी प्रेजेंस बहुत ज्यादा तो है नहीं कहीं. तो केरला में तो कम से कम when the Mahila Congress picks up and cuts and pastes on 18th of January and deletes it on the 3rd of February, you know that the Congress in Kerala and the Congress nationally has become an NGO. But do you support this cut, copy, paste with, which celeb should come in, which celeb should promote it? This kind of a plot against India, had this happened, through somebody in the BJP, would you have let it pass?
Since the past 24 hours, Navika ma'am, I've been in thought process that why is one of the mightiest men in the world, Shri Narendra Modi, so coming down so heavily on an 18-year-old girl? And I reached the conclusion that Narendra Modi ji is not a brave man, a strong man. The man is very, very, very scared. Moreover than scared, his big ego is very offended. Offended why? Because the farmers of this country have dared to stand up to him. This is no popularity contest, Navika ma'am, because the farmers have no TV channels to back them.
Oh, yes?
No anchors to...
Says who it is not a popularity contest, because Mr. Rahul Gandhi is trying to do his entire politics on this. Mr. Robert Vadra comes out and endorses Greta Thunberg, endorses Rihanna. Maybe next tweet will be endorsing Mia Khalifa. And you're saying this is not political and Narendra Modi is scared. Narendra Modi has been quiet, and let me get in Anand Ranganathan versus Tehseen Poonawalla. Anand Ranganathan, has Narendra Modi shown any signs of being scared? If there is a plot against India and we talk about it, then Narendra Modi is scared.
You didn't interrupt Anand. You interrupted me.
Because
I was on my floor.
Because you talk nonsense, Tehseen Poonawalla.
Then don't have me on the show. You've called me. I'm having my say. If it's nonsense, then you ask me to leave. But you cannot interrupt me.
Why can't I interrupt you? Because I'm asking you a question on Kerala Mahila Congress. Why don't you respond to the question that I asked you?
Because you are scared that Narendra Modi ji is
चलो जी
Therefore you interrupt.
चलो जी, मैं बहुत डरी हुई हूँ, मुझे डर लग रहा है, इतना ज्यादा डर लग रहा है आपसे तहसीन पूनावाला जी. पर हाथ जोड़कर आपसे पूछना चाहती हूँ कि केरला महिला कांग्रेस ने ऐसा ट्वीट कट एंड पेस्ट क्यों किया, और पहले किया अगर 18 जनवरी को तो 3 फरवरी को डिलीट क्यों किया? डरते हुए पूछ रही हूँ, बहुत डर रही हूँ आपसे, मुझे डर लग रहा है, लेकिन आप प्लीज बता दीजिए मुझे.
No, man, you're not scared of me, or neither is Mr. Modi scared of Greta. Mr. Modi and everybody out here want to make an example of people like me and the others who dare to stand up, so that the millions of others don't stand up.
Sir, you stand up, please. I'm sitting. You stand up. You stand up, but when you stand up, you answer me on why Kerala Congress Mahila Committee, the chief tweeted this cut and paste tweet. मुझे वो समझा दीजिए, बाकी दुनिया की फिलॉसफी मैं आपसे बाद में समझ लूंगी.
ठीक है. I don't speak for the Kerala Congress why they did what, but
why won't you speak for them? इतनी देर से आप बोल रहे हैं, मुद्दे पे बोलने की बात आई तो आप you will not speak for them.
Okay, can I make my point?
ये है ही नहीं, नाविका
by the same logic.
नाविका
By the same logic.
ये है ही नहीं.
Can I make my point? Okay, they tweeted something, they deleted. I take your word for it. I don't know, but I take your word for it. I'm asking you a counter question, whether you or the BJP spokesperson can answer. When people and millions of Narendra Modi give rape threats to 18-year-old girls, trend Nathuram Godse Zindabad, why don't you do a show and condemn them? You're doing a show on the Kerala Congress, tweeting a template and cancelling. Wrong, maybe wrong. Rape threats to women, threats to disbar an 18-year-old girl, threats of throwing acid on them. Why aren't shows being done on them? Why isn't show being done on
Again, global philosophy and human rights have begun. But Dr. Anand Ranganathan, I want to ask you, I'm coming to you, Gaurav Bhatia, but I want to ask you the points that Tehseen Poonawalla has raised. And he raises 2 points. One, Modi is scared. It's coincidental that I'm also scared, but that's not relevant. But Modi is scared. And that is why we are talking about Greta Thunberg and Rihanna. And that's why the MEA has responded, number one. And number two, he says he does not know, that he's on Twitter all day tweeting various things, but he does not know. And he supports every day of the week, every, day of the year, he supports the Congress party. But today it has escaped his attention that Kerala Mahila Congress had tweeted something and then deleted it. कोई बात नहीं, मैं आपको भेज दूंगी, मेरे पास सब स्क्रीनशॉट्स हैं. You need to educate yourself, but respond to him, Anand Ranganathan.
Also send me screenshots of Deep Sidhu. Send me screenshots of Deep Sidhu.
हाँ, बिल्कुल, वो तो आपके पास है ना, वो तो आपके पास है, जो कांग्रेस के नहीं है. बीजेपी के तो सारे होते हैं आपके पास कांग्रेस के नहीं होते, वो मैं आपको भेज दूंगी. बट आनंद रंगनाथन रिस्पॉन्ड.
प्रोपेगेंडा कर रही है नाविका जी. बीजेपी कांग्रेस बस करिए, मुद्दों पे बात कीजिए और मादा में बात चाहिए. देश बर्बाद हो रहा है. किसान सबसे.
One minute, Dr. Anand Ranganathan. I'm sorry, but the others will have to be muted if they don't give him the turn to respond. Yes, Dr. Ranganathan.
Yes, for my good friend Tehseen, Modi is scared and Rahul is sacred. But I want to, first of all, dismiss this canard that is being spread by Tehseen and a hell of a lot of other people, that all 200 million farmers are protesting. When they say these farmers protest, and all those pop singers and porn stars are all saying 250 million farmers are protesting. But the moment you say that there are some elements in these protesters who are Khalistanis, they say, why are you branding all protesters as Khalistanis? So all protesters are not Khalistani, just like all farmers are not protesting. Will you accept that? And number two, Tehseen, every time you are asked a question, it was today, I remember 3 days ago, you say, I am not aware of this, but let me shift the goalpost. In fact, goalpost ही shift नहीं कर रहे हो, field में play की shift कर दिया आपने. Last time I asked you about Amrinder Singh, giving a talk with a background banner had said Khalistan Zindabad. Today, you are being asked of this Mahila Congress thing, tweeting verbatim something that was in the toolkit. You have to answer these questions. You can't keep on avoiding them and steer the debate away to something else altogether, because you're a brave man, you're a Poonawala. Be like your brother, heed your brother, not your brother-in-law.
Well, let me get in Mr. Sanjay Hegde. And Mr. Sanjay Hegde, I want to ask you, cut, copy, paste by Indian political parties out of the dossier that was in the toolkit of Greta Thunberg. Doesn't this show that there are hashtags that have been dictated? There are suggestions on what hashtags can be used, what people can say. The hashtags that have been suggested: farmers protest, stand with farmers, the world is watching. They've even made some cut and paste easy kind of tweets that are ready, where intellectuals tweets will come, where icons and influencers tweets will come. This seems to me prima facie to be a conspiracy that is being hatched by people abroad who possibly don't like the rise of India.
Rise of India.
I'm much older than almost everybody out here, and I do remember some part of the emergency days when everything was a foreign hand. We've gone back to that same old playbook. Irrespective of what foreigners think, what foreigners tweet, at the end of the day, there are Indian farmers who are sitting out there in the bitter cold, dying one a day. About 160 of them have died so far.
We seem to be having an audio problem. with Sanjay Hegde. Ashutosh, why don't you answer that?
Navika, I think I will be allowed to speak, because what I'm going to say, I'm little worried for my friend Anand Ranganathan. Not worried, I'm little concerned for my dear friend Anand Ranganathan. Why he's watching so much.
फिर से मेरा नाम आशुतोष, मेरी बीवी भी मेरे को इतना याद नहीं करती जितना आप करते हो यार.
Khalifa, so I have to be concerned about you.
My wife doesn't think of me so much as you do.
Today. Forget it. Let's get back to real things. See, I just want to extend the argument.
Now, there is at least there is some silver lining to this cloud, that your name is not there in the toolkit. Perhaps because your name is there in the full kit.
Anand, last time when did you watch Mia Khalifa? Can you tell me? Are you in a habit of watching Mia Khalifa? No, I know you. I know you don't. You are
Navika,
not.
you know,
No,
he was asked a straight question. He is deflecting. Now he is deflecting to his favorite topic.
No. Let's come back to a serious point. Let's come back to a serious point. And Ashutosh, you know what you gain by watching Mia Khalifa or Rihanna is not part of the debate. What they've said about India, and if that is dictated by a toolkit that goes out in the name of Mo Dhaliwal, who runs Ask India Why and who runs Skyrocket, which builds the poll campaign of Jagmeet Singh, a Canadian MP, both being Khalistani sympathizers, then it's an issue that we have to, seriously talk about. And that is why there is a Khalistani link that has been spoken about. Today you have the proof for it.
I think 30 seconds I'll get. See, after 45 years, the history is again repeating itself. When Mrs. Gandhi was faced with the reputation, she invented foreign hand. And she called JP as a CIA agent. She called Morarji Desai a CIA agent. She called RSS as a foreign conspirator. Again, after 45 years, I can understand Mr. Modi and the government is in serious trouble. So they are also inventing those foreign hands, and Rihanna, Mia Khalifa, and all those who are ridiculous, who should not be discussed on a national channel like yours. And if there are Khalistanis, who get them, arrest them. That is national security threat. Mr. Amit Shah, Mr. Narendra Modi, Mr. Rajnath Singh should be working day out and day in to arrest those people who have created such a movement which is creating a crisis for the sovereignty of this country. But unfortunately, the celebrities like Rihanna, we also have celebrities in India who have no spine, who verbatim tweet what has been told to them. I was just reading a tweet by Sachin Tendulkar and Ajay Devgan. The language is almost the same. From where at this moment we have to be united. Is it Pakistan attacking us? Is China attacking us? Who's attacking us? So let's not get fully to this. I'll still recommend my dear friend Anand Ranganathan not to watch Mia Khalifa too much.
Well, Gaurav Bhatia, respond to him that if there is a Khalistani threat, then it should be.
Can I please respond? Because
okay.
Navika, I think you should allow him to respond. Today, I think he is doing a good job. So you should allow him to respond again. Well,
gracious Gaurav Bhatia has, given the floor to you. Respond to him, Dr. Anand Ranganathan.
Yes, Navika, the question you asked was regarding the toolkit. Now, I must say that I'm very thankful that Ashutosh's name is not there in the toolkit. Otherwise, a lot of other journalists' names are there. Maybe Ashutosh's name is there in the full kit. So there was some typo and some misunderstanding. Maybe Ashutosh should go and have a look. But he did not answer even a single question you posed to him. The question is that this breaking India... Now, don't interrupt. Ashutosh, we can't have a discussion like this.
No, because that's not full kit, na.
Please don't
That's not full kit.
Did I interrupt you? Don't do this. No, please. Please. I don't want to go to the petroleum point to answer this question. Please wait for your turn. Navika, the question is that this detailed Breaking India anarchist DIY toolkit has been prepared. This detailed toolkit has been shared to journalists, via NGOs. Somebody has paid a lot of money to these guys to prepare this kit. And the contents of their kit are being reflected in the physical events that are happening. Like Congress tweeting the exact verbatim quote suggested in the toolkit.
That's not serious.
For Ashutosh saying that there is no foreign hand, what are you talking about?
No, and Mr. Ashutosh, when you say history is repeating itself after 45 years, let me tell you, these days, you're saying, why are they reacting like this? There is no China at the doorstep. There is no United States at the doorstep. So why are they doing this? Well, let me tell you that in the present day, there is a new dinosaur called social media, and wars can be fought through social media because that's where propaganda comes from. But respond, Gaurav Bhatia, to every charge that is made against them. They've deflected. So you respond to them.
You are sure, right? I can come in the debate now, finally, after 30 minutes. If you are sure, then I will come in.
Gaurav Bhatia, you've made your point, but the fact is that you gave your earlier turn.
Because the anchor has to be sure when a panelist has to enter the debate.
Gaurav Bhatia, you gave your earlier turn to Dr. Anand Ranganathan out of choice, and I called you gracious. Now, if you're going
to... But you are the anchor, so I'm just asking
That's called the arrogance of the BJP.
You know, Gaurav Bhatia, you can either be sarcastic or you can be cute.
No, I want to respond, and
Yes.
I must say that an issue of this seriousness is being trivialized by certain sympathizers of the opposition party. You know, first thing when we learn about sovereignty and freedom is that nobody, no external power can interfere in the internal matters of the country. And I'm aghast and shocked to see that because they hate the ruling dispensation and Modi ji so much, nobody even mentioned the dossier that we are talking about, the toolkit, which is more of a school kit for writers. These people are busy talking about other things. And why do I say this? I am very concerned about the fact, because the 1 GB data that has been revealed by Greta Thunberg, what does it say? That even if the 3 farm bills are repealed, but the weakness of this protest is that what happens after that. So one thing is very clear, Navika, that these external international forces are nowhere concerned for the farmers or the 3 laws. They are concerned about the strength of our democracy, which is the economic, cultural and social heritage that this country is proud of. Second, you know, it is for our nation to decide whether we have faith in people like M.S. Swaminathan, Mr. Ashok Gulati, or whether we want a committee of Mia Khalifa, Greta Thunberg, as well as Rihanna. And all these 3 people, according to the opposition, will do a fabulous job in making recommendations for the welfare of the farmers of our country. Third point, somebody said in the panel that Narendra Modi ji is scared. Yes, Narendra Modi ji and every citizen of our country today is very scared. They are scared for the opposition. The opposition which has gone into intellectual retardation. An opposition that has to depend on people like Mia Khalifa, Rihanna, even for the points that they want to make in the parliament. And we see their supporters coming out. And last but not the least, what is the kind of debate we have from the opposition in India? A panelist here says, I have not read the tweet. Ma'am, why have I been debating with you? Please don't come for a debate if you've not done your homework. The Twitterati, Greta Thunberg says, I have not read the laws. Has she read the 3 laws? She hasn't. And it seems the opposition has forgotten the Constitution. They haven't read the Constitution. Therefore, I say, please read these laws, please read the Constitution, and then only can we discuss the issues in these 3 acts as well as the larger issues that are being raised in the debate by various panelists.
Very well said, Gaurav Bhatia. And let me get in Mr. Sanjay Hegde. Let's look at these facts very, very seriously. They talk about a global day of action protesting for farmers on India's Republic Day, January 26, 2021. This is what is put out by Poetic Justice Foundation, which is run by Mo Dhaliwal. And then it says, proposal global day of action. There is a PowerPoint presentation which says conduct a global day of protest with a unified, consistent message that can easily be repeated by mainstream media and the general public. Messages should be evergreen, which means messages should be talking about oppression of its citizens in favor of corporate interests, curtailed press freedoms and harassment of independent journalists, persecution of critics of the government with charges of anti-nationalism. All this is suggested here in the evergreen messages. And then it also says we must discredit yoga and chai, which are the soft power of India. You know, yoga and UN accepting yoga as an international day which will be celebrated, even that detail has been stated, and this is the Poetic Justice Foundation which does this. And what does Mr. Mo Dhaliwal do? Well, Mr. Mo Dhaliwal, in his Facebook post, right, I'm a Khalistani. You might not know this about me. Why? Because Khalistan is an idea. Khalistan is a living, breathing movement, a movement towards an independent Punjab rooted in Anandpur Sahib resolution. I want to ask you, Sanjay Hegde, we're not talking about something in the air. We're talking about something that has been planned globally, directed to a certain day to create anarchy in India, and then a kind of a separatist movement towards a separate Khalistan. And that's where these international celebrities come in, and that's where our political parties echoing the same really becomes important.
See, I'm not very sure how much you got of my statement the previous time. I'm only saying this, that there is a foreign hand is an old charge which has been used by every strong government in India. It was used in 75, it's being used now. My simple point is, forget the foreigners. Forget what foreigners say. What are we doing within our country? Our people are shivering out there. Our people are dying out there. We have a problem of dialogue between Parliament and the protesters. We are now building huge walls out there. We are putting nails out there. We are in a siege mentality. You have to end this. You have to talk seriously, and unless
but that's the point. That's the point, Mr. Sanjay Hegde. There is in the toolkit. I'm just telling you that in the toolkit it says that do not allow talks to happen, because even if the government agrees to repeal the laws, this agitation must go on. So there are forces that are preventing that dialogue.
Forget what happens outside. If you are strong inside, no outsider can get you. But if you deliberately are arrogant and say that we will not talk, or we will talk only this way, or we will talk through the ED, we will talk through the NIA, then nothing is going to happen. I wrote an article in India Today before all this happened about how 2021 was a time for resets. This is a time where we should talk to each other, not at each other. What happens on Twitter, what happens on Times Now, what happens on nightly debates does not matter. What really matters is, yes, bhai, क्या प्रॉब्लम है तुम्हारा? बात करते हैं, देखते हैं कैसे चलता है.
So can I respond?
Yes, Gaurav Bhatia, respond.
Okay, so first of all, I think what kind of an argument is this that in 1975, if certain foreign powers tried to weaken our country, then similarly, if they're doing it right now, we should just completely ignore them. I don't understand that argument. Rather, I think
you can't understand anything I say, Gaurav Bhatia. You're not capable of it.
I'll tell you something. I can see the disgust on your face, and you don't know how much happiness it gives me, because it shows me you have very little patience to hear other people's point of view, and when I'm pointing my viewpoint, you have to interrupt me. That shows me how strong my argument is. Thank you. But I'll complete my point. So I would only say...
Live in your world of delusions.
Okay, Rihanna for you. Rihanna for you. Mia Khalifa.
Okay, Mia Khalifa for you.
Please, I think as colleagues, we should extend some respect to each other. That is what I have learned from you in the court. So please don't speak over me. Thank you. Now I will respond. I just want to say one thing. My colleague at the bar was trying to say dialogue is the way out. I must remind him 11 rounds of constructive talks with the farmer. And yes, the farmers have the right to protest also. But nobody can incite violence. And this government is a sensitive government. We will engage with the farmers. But no international certificate is required for a vibrant democracy. That idea is outrightly rejected by the citizenry of this country. And second, I will also make it very clear that please, when you say there are nails being put, firing bullets and losing precious human lives will be the last resort. putting nails as a detriment is definitely better than losing human lives of our citizens. So please don't tell the government what to do. You are the same people. When we don't act and resort to violence, you people say, oh, the police is not doing anything. Why don't you arrest them? And when we start taking preventive measures, you come here and you say the voice of dissent is being crushed.
That's why I want to ask you, Mr. Ghanshyam Tiwari.
Too much time. Now let me respond. This is exactly the voice that puts people off. If you say that you are going to talk with nails, with the NIA and with the investigating agencies as a threat, then nobody talks to you. And that is how the disgust comes on people's face.
No, Mr. Sanjay Hegde, you are a man of the law. You are a man of the law. Let me ask you, the last time around on the 26th of January, there were no nails. There were no such barricades. The permission for a tractor rally was given. You know what we saw that day, no? Or have you forgotten? You are, I'm sorry, I don't know who your client is in this debate, but the fact is, your averments are for a client, for one side. They are not taking into account the other side. And the other side is that when such a thing happens, you have to take care of law and order. When such an incident has happened on the 26th of January, you have to prevent another such call that has been given for the 6th of February so that the same scenes do not repeat themselves. And I want to ask you both, Mr. Sanjay Hegde and Mr. Ghanshyam Tiwari. Ghanshyam Tiwari ji, anarchy cannot be the solution. When these toolkits reveal the fact that repealing of laws पर भी आप बात मत करिएगा, आपको ये protest चलाना है, ये Twitter storm कराना है, that's when the opposition falling into that trap is extremely sad and hurtful in this country. At least Indians who say they are Indians and believe in India and the idea of India should not fall for something like this. You should also be contributing to bringing the tempers down and starting a dialogue.
Navika ji, the Parliament do not believe in Modi. They start from
Fair enough, then they will have to wait till 2024. You know it more than anybody else because that's what the Constitution says, Mr. Sanjay Hegde. That's what the Constitution says.
Navika ji, can you please get me in?
Okay.
Can I please come in?
Everybody. All right. Okay. Everybody wants to come in on that point of Sanjay Hegde. First to Ghanshyam Tiwari and then I'm coming to you, Kunika ji and Ashutosh.
Navika ji, the parliament was told today and the nation was told today that 194 farmers have died. Are they foreigners? We elected supposedly a strong prime minister. Strong prime minister said when our soldiers were martyred and the people on this panel, if there was an Olympic medal for hypocrisy, Anand Ranganathan, BJP spokesperson, a section of media will win top 1, 2, 3 all the time. Because when China was at our borders, they came on debate and said, "Koi khatre mein nahi hai." But every day they will say,
you are giving strong, even if you don't think you are getting the first 3 places, you are giving strong competition for sure.
The other real anarchist, Ashutosh, he begins his diatribe taking my name. अरे भैया मेरे नाम से इतना डरते क्यों?
But they will not.
घनश्याम तिवारी मेरे से इतना डरते क्यों भाई?
आनंद रंगनाथन
बात रखो आगे बढ़ो.
June 2021 Times now said,
why are you so scared of me?
From China. Shame on these
Why
people.
are you so scared of me, Ghanshyam Tiwari? I am not going to steal your taps from your house.
Then come and say that
I am not going to invade your house and steal your taps, my dear Ghanshyam Tiwari.
The thing is that they don't believe in the idea of India. They only believe in the idea of Modi. They are here to represent Modi and nobody else. They don't represent farmers. They don't represent people of India.
Ghanshyam Tiwari,
you represent people of India. You know, Ghanshyam Tiwari, how many seats do you have in the Lok Sabha? How many seats do you have in the Lok Sabha?
Even if I had 1 seat, I will not represent Mr. Modi's arrogance.
So wait for your turn. Anand Ranganathan, you know, Constitution says they don't like Modi, but they'll have to wait till 2024, na? Isn't that what the Constitution says?
मतलब ये सरकार आईटी
नाविका
मजबूत सरकार देंगे।
Navika, let me ask this.
सबका साथ सबका
Let me ask this guy who's gone to the wrong Cambridge a question. Let me see if he's got the guts to answer it. घनश्याम तिवारी, थोड़ा सुनने की क्षमता भी रखिए। मेरा एक सवाल सुनिए अब आप। Listen to what I'm going to ask you. And I challenge you to answer this question. अगर दम है तो आंसर करो ना।
Okay, Ghanshyam Tiwari, Anand Ranganathan is asking you a question and I'll give you time to respond. I will give you time to respond. I need to take a very short break. We'll come back to Anand Ranganathan's question and Ghanshyam Tiwari's answer, and of course comments coming in from Ashutosh and Kunika Sadanand. Short break, back soon. Welcome back, and Dr. Anand Ranganathan and Ghanshyam Tiwari were on the screen, and Anand Ranganathan has a question for Ghanshyam Tiwari. Go ahead, Anand.
Yes, very, very quickly to my good friend Ghanshyam Tiwari, just two very simple yes or no questions. Let me see whether he is really from Harvard or he was a victim of some phishing scam. Number one, is it legal to have protests by blocking roads and highways? And number two, there are 18 crore farmers in India. Some say there are 20 crore farmers. How many of those 20 crore farmers are protesting? अगर दम है तो ये दो सवालों का जवाब दे दीजिए घनश्याम तिवारी।
There is a NDA in power which stands for No Data Alliance. This NDA could not say कि जब हमारे मजदूर चल रहे थे तो कितने मजदूर चल रहे थे। ये आज तक बता नहीं पाएगी इस देश में बेरोजगार कितने हैं। तो ये आज तक बता नहीं पाएगी प्रधानमंत्री कहां तक पढ़े हुए हैं।
पर आप तो एनडीए से स्मार्टर है ना, पर आप तो एनडीए से स्मार्टर है, आप बता दीजिए। नहीं, आप बता दीजिए ना,
बताना पड़ेगा।
आप बता दीजिए भाई, हमें तो कुछ नहीं आता, आप हार्वर्ड से हैं, आप बता दीजिए।
194 farmers laid down their lives in this protest. Agriculture Minister of this country must resign in shame. What are we talking about? This random.
You haven't answered the question. You haven't answered the question. You haven't answered the question. Kunika Sadanand, let me get you in. Kunika, you wanted to make a point. I want to ask you simple questions by Dr. Anand Ranganathan. Respond.
I want to make the points to the other people. I will answer that, and then only I will answer your question. Okay. My first thing to Gaurav Bhatia ji. First of all, Navika ji, I am really ashamed that you on your program, being a woman, is allowing this fantasizing, salivating about two women, Mia Khalifa and Rihanna. It's not nice. It's not a cool thing to do and not a cool thing to allow. There are men talking about women on the show like in a very derogatory manner.
Ashutosh, Kunika ji is very upset. Would you like to apologize?
No, not Ashutosh ji. Mr. Ranganathan and other people also. I don't want any apologies from anybody. Second thing, about Mr. Gaurav Bhatia. Mr. Gaurav Bhatia, you said, would you rather have MS Swaminathan or would you have Mia Khalifa and Rihanna on committee? Are you implementing the MS Swaminathan committee's recommendations completely in toto? You are not. Okay? Now, the other part about sovereignty. No, let me complete. About sovereignty. Sovereignty is all good until you are violating human rights. You are violating human rights. You cut off electricity, water, you cut off the internet, and you put barbed wires against your own people. This is a violation of human rights, and everybody will jump in.
All right, Kunika Sadanand, before Gaurav Bhatia comes in, I just want to ask you, no, you will have to answer my question. I will ask you one question. On the day Capitol Hill riots took place, Kunika Sadanand, you have to be an orderly panelist. On the day Capitol riots happened, even Donald Trump's Twitter handle was blocked. Now his human rights have been violated. Now why didn't you cry for Donald Trump's human rights to be restored at that point in time?
Don't listen to the toolkit. Repeal the laws and then see what happens. So don't listen to the toolkit. Listen to your people. Listen to the farmers.
मैडम आप जो कह रही हैं कि ह्यूमन राइट्स वायलेट हुए तो डोनाल्ड ट्रंप के भी हुए थे जनवरी 20 को, तो क्यों नहीं रोई थी आप? गौरव भाटिया,
डोनाल्ड ट्रंप के या मोदी जी के इंडिविजुअल या मेरे हो, मैं लोगों के समूह की बात कर रही हूँ, यहाँ पे किसानों के समूह की बात कर रही हूँ। और आप किसानों की बात सुनिए, आप वो कह रहे हैं रिपील करिए लॉज।
अच्छा, कुनिका जी मुझे बता दीजिए, तीन लॉज के नाम बता दीजिए, तीनों लॉज के नाम बता दीजिए।
मैं आपको तीनों लॉज के बारे में भी बता सकती हूँ, आप बताओ।
नहीं, नाम बता दीजिए, बारे में मत
एसेंशियल, नहीं, मैं सब बताती हूँ आपको। आप लोगों ने जो एसेंशियल कमोडिटीज में से फूड का जो निकाला है, वो स्टोरेज का जो पॉइंट है, उसको बताइए, वो सही है क्या? Will that not create a monopoly? Will that not create parity in pricing? Secondly, where will you get the money? Where will you get the rations to all the people? The PDF system. How are you going to do the distribution system? Who's going to be giving you money for the rations for that? Third thing, MSP. Are you going to, if you don't guarantee an MSP, why should a farmer grow what you want them to grow? So don't ask me to. I can give you. You can have a whole debate, one whole program on this. So don't ask about the laws. Let's talk about what I know the laws. I'm a lawyer and I've studied the laws.
Okay, can I quickly respond? So first of all, I accept your challenge, Kunika ji, and I request my able friend Navika or Anand to regulate the debate. We can have it tomorrow itself. You decide the time, and I'm willing to debate the three laws with you. Open challenge on times now. Second, when you talk about human rights, I want to ask you, what about the human rights of the police officers who were doing their duty, who were beaten?
Punish those people.
400.
Punish those people.
Civility.
Punish those people. Why do they allow those people to come into the Red Fort? Isn't that a sensitive?
Punish those people. Well, punish those people. You're saying punish those people, but Priyanka Gandhi Vadra goes there to Rampur and calls them martyrs. Calls them martyrs. People, and those visuals are on your screen. ट्रैक्टर चला के पुलिस वालों पे चढ़ा रहे थे, पलट गया. There was an accident. Sad that he lost his life, but he was not a law-abiding citizen who's being called a martyr, and no time for them to go and visit the policemen.
And those people who allowed them to go to the Red Fort. Okay, punish them. Those people who kill the policemen and those people who kill the farmers, punish them all. Those people who shot the farmers and those people who could kill.
It shows that you are hollow from within.
Yeah,
you have
so
no
the
reason
could stop punishing all of them.
Please. Now, second point, which is most
Don't
important.
make personal comments, Mr. Gaurav Bhatia. I've just heard the way you speak about
I can't reduce this to a...
Madam, waiting for the names of the laws. Essential Commodities Act बोल दिया, दूसरे laws.
वो नहीं बता पाएंगे.
अरे मैडम, वो तीनों चीज के बारे में आपको पूरा डिस्कशन करो, आप कल करिए.
नहीं, पर आप नाम तो बता दीजिए ना. एसेंशियल कमोडिटीज 1 out of 3 मिल गया. 1 out of 3. दूसरे दो लॉज मैडम, दूसरे दो लॉज.
कॉन्ट्रैक्ट फार्मिंग,
दूसरे दो लॉज
और एसेंशियल कमोडिटीज एक्ट में से फूड ग्रेन को निकालना.
मैडम, एक ही लॉ को बार बार गिना रही है, नहीं है बाकी लॉज के नाम.
नहीं मैडम, 3 लॉज हैं और 3 लॉज में अलग अलग चीजें हैं जो अफेक्ट.
वो तो मुझे पता है 3 लॉज हैं क्योंकि उनमें अलग अलग चीजें हैं, पर नाम क्या है?
मेरे साथ
पर नाम क्या है?
बात मत कीजिए मैडम.
नाम क्या है?
चैलेंज करूंगी ना,
नाम क्या है?
कोई जवाब
नहीं, मैं तो आपसे बहुत डर रही हूँ, पर नाम पूछ रही हूँ.
नहीं, आप तो किसी से नहीं डरती, आप तो सिर्फ एक्टिंग करती है. जब अर्नब गोस्वामी
कमाल है, स्टार आप हैं, एक्टर मुझे बुला रही है. गौरव भाटिया, गौरव भाटिया.
भगवान मुझे कभी ऐसे दिन न दिखाए.
The country wants to know from the Congress and Priyanka, what about the human rights of the brave police personnel who were injured due to the anarchy?
I just said, Mr. Gaurav Bhatia.
I know we heard you. Allow him to say also, madam. The floor is not only yours. I'll have to lower your fader. Gaurav is responding, and I'm giving him the last comment. Yes, Gaurav Bhatia.
Thank you, Navika. And my last comment to one of the panelists here, who was talking about democracy and Modi ji crushing it. I'll tell you something, we got 303 seats, 23 crore votes. And this panelist actually got 2,881 votes, 16th in that Lok Sabha constituency. So our democracy works by the number of seats you have in the parliament. It gives you the power to legislate. Next time, win more seats and make a government, legislate what you want. But for the time being, Narendra Modi ji is the Prime Minister. We will act as per our manifesto.
Well, I hope the opposition is hearing that. And when a foreign hand is exposed, a conspiracy to defame India is exposed, people who wide-eyed innocently say, oh, the last time this happened in 75 when Indira Gandhi spoke about it. There is no point in talking about a foreign hand today. I just want to ask them, have they ever heard of ISI, Mossad? Have they heard of MI5? Well, I just rest my case. And yes, the KGB as well. I rest my case. Well, ladies and gentlemen, where do you stand on this? Do you think there is a plot to defame India and Prime Minister Modi through these orchestrated tweets and protests? That's the big question. Thank you very much to my panelists for joining me on the News Hour tonight. Good night, ladies and gentlemen. I'll see you tomorrow.